Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are all doing well and enjoying the lovely heat wave and sunshine if you are in England. So tonight I'm actually going out for drinks with my mum and some family. So I thought I would do a little bit of a chit chat, get ready with me, give you guys a bit of a catch up because I feel like there are a lot of new things that are going on in my life and just updates and stuff. So I'm just going to get into this video because the longer I sit in front of this ring light, the hotter it gets. First, before I get ready, I thought I would introduce you guys to someone. This is my new puppy, Marley. Marley, do you want to say hello to the camera? I think it was maybe June, maybe May that we got him. So if you guys have been on my channel for a while, I previously had two dogs and my most recent dog, Archie, who appeared in some of my old videos. He sadly passed away. I think it was April time, and then we basically got a new dog and my sister got a dog as well. So we have little Marley Bear here and then Milo, who my sister has, and they are both from the same litter, the same breed, and they're brothers, which is really cute. So this is little Marley. I think he's about 3 months old now. He is a Cavapoo, so he is a mix between a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel and a Poodle, and he is the sweetest little thing, aren't you? The sweetest little thing. So anyway, that's probably one of the biggest things, and I really wanted to show you guys him because he's so cute and it's very exciting having a puppy. But anyway, I'm gonna let him go and we're gonna start getting ready. I'm on day 3 here, so it's a little bit greasy. I'm gonna just chuck some curls in my hair. I'm just going to use a bit of my heat protectant, which is just a VO5 one. So while that dries and while my curl heats up, I'm just going to use a little bit of dry shampoo to kind of touch up my roots a bit. I think this would also be a really great time to give you guys a bit of a updated makeup and hair routine, I guess. I don't usually do much in the way of my hair or makeup anymore. I've definitely become much more of a lower maintenance gal than I used to be, and I don't really know why. If you guys have followed me for a long time, then you'll know that a lot of my older content used to be a lot more makeup-y. I used to be very beauty focused. I did a lot of makeup videos and hair videos. I feel like I just kind of grew out of that season where it was just something that I was really interested in and everything like that. And I think also right now, just because of COVID being, locked down for basically nearly a year and a half, just having a lack of a reason to get ready. So on the rare occasion that I do my hair, I usually like to just put a few curled waves into it. So I'm just using my Bombay Hair 5-in-1 stylist, I think it is. Yeah, I got this years ago and I have actually used it in previous videos way back when I was doing more hair and makeup content, but this is a curler that I don't think I'll probably ever get rid of unless it breaks. But it just basically is a wand and it has a bunch of different thickness of the wands, so I'm just using the widest one. And I'm just going to stick some curls in my hair. So the last video I filmed on my channel, which was a video that took quite a while for me to plan and film and edit. I had quite a lot of footage and things I wanted to edit in, but if you haven't seen it, then I would really strongly recommend that you guys go check it out. Not from a self-promo kind of point of view, because yeah, of course I'll promo my videos, but just from the general response of that video and everything that, I would just really recommend that you guys go check it out. So I did film a video where I spoke all about body image, my experience with body image, and I spoke about this in relation to the topic of a lockdown glow up. I filmed it because it was something that I felt really heavy on my heart, and I felt like God really was calling me to speak about it, to help people, and if you haven't seen that, then please do check it out. And if you guys did enjoy the video, and if you are kind of interested in that series more, then there are definitely some more videos that I'm going to be filming within that kind of let's talk about series. I have quite a few videos planned, or like video ideas of things I want to talk about. The main reason that I brought up that video is because, as you guys can probably tell from my background, I am back home. So I came home end of June, beginning of July, just for the summer. Basically, I didn't have a summer job lined up in Brighton, and then I managed to sort out a little summer job here at home. So I've also been able to see my family a lot more, and I've been able to spend a lot more time with Taylor. So being home has been good, and also I've been able to watch Marley a lot for mum. I haven't moved out of my current uni house yet. My tenancy finishes on the 31st of August, so I still have a month and a bit left to go back and move everything out of my house basically. And I do have a new house sorted, which is very exciting. It is literally like a 5-minute walk down the road from my current house, so the location's good, and it's also in the process of like a complete renovation. So we're going to be the first tenants to live in this basically brand new house, which is so exciting. So we're supposed to be able to move in from the 15th of August, dependent on like how the renovations go and if they are, you know, on track with everything. If you guys want to see another university house moving vlog, then let me know. I don't know how many of them get boring on my channel, but I know a lot of people do like those videos. So yeah, I'm not planning on moving back to Brighton until I move into my new house. So I thought I could actually use this as an opportunity to do like a first year recap. For those who don't know or have kind of come to my channel recently, I used to do musical theatre and I used to do musical theatre training, and that was always a dream of mine. However, for various reasons, I basically decided that I was going to pursue other passions of mine. That decision was the best decision of my life, and I think it's important as a society to just normalise people changing careers and changing hobbies, just changing direction in life. I think it's important to normalise. I moved over, still in Brighton, but I moved over to Sussex University, which is one of the universities in Brighton. You've got like Sussex and Brighton, and I just finished my first year of my course, which is the BA Honours in Childhood and Youth Studies, Theory and Practice. So it's essentially basically you learn a lot about different areas of working with children, and you basically just learn a huge amount of things about basically everything that is, and then you obviously like go on from there and specialise. But anyway, I just finished curling my hair, as you guys saw. I don't know if you can kind of, I might do some like little like plaits or something, or just leave it, I don't know, but I'm gonna just do my makeup very quickly. This is probably the part that you guys are most interested in, I guess. I used to do a huge amount of makeup. I used to do a lot of like crazy eyeshadow and a lot of like bold lipsticks, and it's not me anymore. I'm much more of like a natural look kind of gal. I'm firstly going to use my Revolution Super Dewy Skin Tint, which is like a tinted moisturiser BB cream kind of thing. This is in the shade Medium Light, and I actually think this is a perfect shade for me. Even in winter I can get away with this, because as you blend it in, it kind of doesn't go to nothing, but it obviously like isn't as a foundation where it's just very like cakey and thick. So I'm just going to use my little beauty blender to blend this in. So anyway, like I said, I just finished my first year, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity to do like a little first year catch up. First year was very mishmashy in terms of going onto campus and then, you know, not being on campus and doing everything from home. This is my second year of uni, where COVID has affected my education and everything like that, and it sucks. I was quite fortunate in the way that there's only like 24 people or something on my course, so we were kind of able to get away with being able to go in to uni to do our lectures and seminars in person. I was able to I think I went in for majority of first term till Christmas, and then obviously after Christmas we went into another lockdown, and then they basically just kept us all online because we basically finished actually teaching at like May half term time. So by the time the government were like, oh yeah, everyone can go back to school again, we had basically finished. And the uni said that we could all go in, but the day that they said we could all go in was the day when our teaching finished, so it was kind of a bit irrelevant. I'm going to use a little bit of the Fit Me Concealer in shade 10 to just cover up some of my spots. I thought I would just talk briefly about like my academic aspect of first year, kind of what modules I did and kind of everything like that. Quickly, I'm just going to use the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer. I'm going to use this a little bit under my eyes and just areas around to brighten up. So first term I did Introduction to Childhood New Studies, which was like a very generalised module, and then that was like an essay portfolio based assessment, and then I did Historical Childhoods, which was basically the study and the kind of area of childhood and youth throughout the ages. But it was very interesting, and then we basically did a research project and we had to like pick 4, I think it was, like historical artifacts, which could be like pictures of things or like quotes from text or something throughout history, and then basically present it and also write a little like essay about it, I guess. I'm just gonna set this in place with some of my Rimmel Match Perfection translucent powder. I also should have said this like at the beginning, but I am taking the psychology pathway elective. So essentially I am majoring in child and youth studies and then minoring in psychology for those who are American. That's probably the best way to explain it. You can do a bunch of different electives that have like different topics or like different kind of areas, or you can do a pathway, which basically means you have to do every single module and pass every single module in that pathway to then be able to get that qualification, I guess. So then I did child psychology, which is something that I love, and then second term my modules were disabled childhoods, which was all about childhood experiences of disability and everything like that, and kind of the theory and experience that goes into it, and that was really, really interesting. And then we also had a module called social pedagogy, which is basically a European kind of theory and practice of working with children. It is like a whole industry in itself, which I'd never heard about up until when we started that module. For brows, I keep it very nice and simple. I'm just using the Revolution, what one is this? This is the brow pencil, and this is just in the shade medium brown, and this is the like triangular brow pencil. I will just like brush through my brows and then fill them in ever so slightly. And then my psychology module for that term was social psychology, which was so interesting. So for the psychology modules you have 2 multiple choice exams. For my disabled childhoods module I had to do a 10-minute presentation on like an area within the sphere of disabled childhoods, which I was interested in. And then for social pedagogy it was a portfolio of essays again. I'm just taking my concealer to just tidy up my brows a bit. So all of my modules I really enjoyed. Some of them were quite difficult, but they were all enjoyable, and I really found the topics very interesting. I'm just going to use my Revolution brow gel. This is a clear brow gel, but as you guys can see it has definitely gone a bit discoloured, but I'm just going to use this to brush my brows and set them in place. So for my cheeks I'm actually going to use my NARS blush duo, which I haven't used in a while, but it is very pretty. The blush is in the shade Orgasm, so I'm just going to use this on my cheeks. I felt quite lucky because my lecturers and my tutors and everything were very good at making sure that I felt supported, that I had everything I needed. They turned up for every seminar and did every lecture and seminar. Now I'm just using the highlighter from that, which is the Hot Sand one. So I'm pretty sure my final grade of first year is 72%, which I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't actually know where it stands, but I think that is technically a 2-1, which for first year is good because obviously, you know, first year doesn't actually count. So it's a good stepping stone because I would love to graduate with a first, but obviously see what God has planned. I'm just going to use a little bit of the L'Oreal Shake and Glow setting spray. So yeah, I'm very happy with my first year and how it went and my experience and everything like that. The social element of the year was quite difficult because obviously I wasn't able to do a lot of like societal things in person. The CU and the Just Love Society, which were the two main societies I wanted to kind of get involved in, I was able to join their Zooms, which was good. And then obviously with church, I didn't struggle too much because I was already in Brighton last year, so I had already made friends the previous. You guys will notice that I don't do eye makeup anymore basically, and the reason for that is because I get quite bad allergic reactions to makeup on my eyes, and I probably will when I take my makeup off tonight. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether to try and get a allergy testing thing done, but it's always my eye areas that will get swollen and inflamed and will sting when I take my makeup off, and you know, under makeup I can already kind of feel it getting a bit bad, so that's why I don't really do it anymore. Also, I will probably get some questions asking, have I got my vaccine yet? I have had my first vaccine. I had it on the 14th of June, I think was the date of my vaccine, and I got the Pfizer one. I have my second one, which is obviously has to be the same one, so it's the Pfizer. I have my second Pfizer vaccine booked in for the 14th of August. From my personal experience with the Pfizer vaccine, I basically had no side effects. I am obviously pro getting a vaccine, but I'm also pro-choice in the way that I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna force you to get a vaccine, and it's up to you obviously, because I just want to say that because whenever you talk about vaccines on the internet, but specifically like the COVID vaccine, I feel like it's a very taboo topic that I think a lot of people don't want to talk about. But I will say I did get mine done. The only side effect I had was my arm hurts, but I had that with every single vaccine I've had. But I didn't have any COVID symptoms or any kind of adverse reactions or effects in response to it. I'm just going to use some of the Soph collaboration with Revolution. This is her lipstick in the shade Cake. I still love these lipsticks. I think her collections are very... Taylor and I are booked to go on holiday to Spain at the end of August with his family, which will be really, really nice, and hopefully, you know, we won't go into another lockdown. Hopefully the borders will stay open and we'll still be able to go. I'm just using a little bit of the Benefit Sugar Bomb. Also, I just thought this would be a good opportunity to just check in with you guys and just ask you guys how you're doing. Please do leave a comment in the comment section. Just chuck a comment of how you're doing, how you're getting on with a lot of things. I think this time, especially in the UK, is a bit difficult because we had Freedom Day on Monday where everything was unlocked again, basically. Everything was open, full capacities. I can't lie, I was quite nervous just seeing all of these restrictions lifted. We don't necessarily have to wear face masks anymore when we go out, but it is a recommendation that we do wear face masks. Going on my phone and just seeing a lot of people out clubbing and just in situations and environments that I physically can't bring myself to even like go to, let alone think about going to. Like just kind of the thought of going into a club with hundreds of people who aren't wearing masks, who aren't socially distanced. Good on you if you can do that, but for me, I can't imagine that, or you know, I can't think about doing that or do that myself. And I know that a lot of people are probably feeling the same, so I just wanted to say that's how I'm feeling. It's important to make sure people know that it's okay to feel the way you feel, and the way that you feel is validated, whether you feel really comfortable about everything or you're still feeling apprehensive and still feeling worried. I'm just going to do a couple little twisties in my hair just to get it off of my face. So I just did the twists in my hair and you can kind of just see it's nice and curled. I'm going to quickly change and show you guys what I'm wearing, and then I'll wrap up this video. Okay, so just excuse the mess that is my room. My room always gets such a mess when I'm filming or when I am like getting ready, but this is what I am wearing to go to drinks. This dress I absolutely love. It is actually from, I bought this from Vinted, but it is an ASOS dress. I'm pretty sure you can still get this dress or something very similar. So that is me getting ready for a girls' night, going for drinks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you enjoyed kind of seeing my updated makeup and hair routine and just kind of chatting and catching you guys up with everything that's been going on in my life. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you are new, and click the bell next to it so you get notified every time I upload so you don't miss a single video. Also make sure that you guys follow me on all my social media. Instagram is the main platform that I use. I basically don't use TikTok or Twitter anymore, but go follow me over there on Instagram. That is where I will kind of post a lot more and interact with you guys a lot more, and let me know what videos you guys would like to see from me in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!